Welcome back. We're going to be taking a look at a video out of South Daytona. South Daytona is leveraging fines against homeowners' water bills. I did a request for some photos for tall grass that one of the residents got fined $225 for. These are the photos. Now, the photos in the backyard were, in my opinion, obtained illegally, so I'm going to blur them out. But the grass wasn't that high, and code enforcement is technically not allowed to enter your backyard, and they're only allowed to view violations from the right-of-way or anywhere from public. But that's not what happened here. This woman was fined. She was fined a total of $230. Those fines go on the water bill, and it forces you to pay them immediately or face your water being shut off. This circumvents some due process, but all in all, the city is hiring lawn care services to come over and cut your grass at elevated rates. $105 goes to the lawn care service. That doesn't do that great of a job anyway. And then the other $125 goes into the city's pockets. While this might be a deterrent to have high grass, the city has absolutely no program to help its citizens. All they plan on doing is taxing and taxing and taxing. And that's where I came in and created the channel Code Enforcement Combat. I'll put a link down in the description. And what we're doing is helping people in this situation cut their grass, get them back on their feet, and stop code enforcement in their tracks. So I decided to jump on the internet and look at the property appraiser site, finding all the properties that City of South Daytona owns. There was about 65 of them, and it didn't take me but to the first one to find violations. As you can see here, this circle is still owned by the City of South Daytona. It has trailers and trash, and the fence is dilapidated in most of their properties. They have high piles of dirt with grass growing through them. And if you go over to the South Daytona Public Works Administration, their grass is over 18 inches tall. You see right there, by one of those up against my elbow, they have flagpoles that have standing water, attracting mosquitoes. And over at the South Daytona Public Works, it is a mess. Tall grass, overgrown, junk and debris, and even haphazardly placed sheds. You can see here from this view, the grass is over 12 to 15 inches. They even have a pallet full of concrete, which more than likely by now is fully hardened and useless. And look at the weeds growing up in the back there. When you jump over to their equipment storage facility, broken fences, railroad ties, just junk everywhere. The same stuff that they would fine you for. And there's another truck with yet again no tag. It's unfortunate that the City of South Daytona is doing this, so I went in to try and talk to the code enforcement officer and find out what they do. Let's take a listen. Oh yeah, the cops are called. What is up, everybody? James Madison Audits here. We're out here in South Daytona at the City Hall. I was just over on an address over here in the city, and a woman says that they charged $200 to cut her grass, and the grass was not even that bad. We're going to see if we can get some information from code enforcement. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. What can I do for you?
Yeah, I was checking out 704 Steel,
Okay.
and the occupant or the owner of the place said that they had their grass cut and it cost her $200. I guess the city does it.
So what happens is the process goes, no matter who it is, we go up to them, we give them a courtesy notice saying,
Right.
hey, you got X amount of days to cut your grass.
Sure.
If it doesn't happen, then we give them another warning saying, hey, you have X amount of days before the abatement's done.
Abatement is where
Is that where the
process.
city council, the contractor comes in, cuts the grass, and it goes onto their water bill?
Let's see. So that's it.
Yes.
So what's the total? Is it like 3 weeks or something like that period, or 2 weeks? Do you know approximately?
Generally, it's not even that, we always try to, like me personally, let's put that way we know it's me.
Sure, of course.
Me personally, if I see someone's yards to that point that needs to be cut, if I see it on a Tuesday or Wednesday, I give them basically to that following Monday on the courtesy list.
Over the weekend or something.
Right.
That makes sense.
Just to make, to extra time. And then when we do the notice of abatement, let's say they didn't do it on that Monday, so we'd come in on Tuesday, write it up, and sometimes I'll put it off to give it one extra day because of the mail purpose.
Yeah.
And then that gives it 5 days.
Gotcha.
So technically 10 days roughly.
And then if it's put on their water bill, do you know if there's late fees on those or something like that?
I think they only occur when they don't pay their bill on time.
So they could have that
Generally,
surprise.
It's just admin fee and then the cost of the contractor.
Okay. I was going to look up 704 Steel. We cut grass for free for people. We come out there if there's high grass. Some neighbors call us. That way, there's no reason for code enforcement get involved, we'll get it before they do, and we don't charge the homeowner. So I was going to see about this one at 704 Steel. Two different things. The date that I guess that she was in violation for the high grass, and any photos. If you have a couple photos, I think it was her backyard where her mower was broken too. We just fixed her mower today too. So we did a mower and our weed eater for her. But does the city have any programs that, instead of these companies, I'm going to find out how much the company was paid. I don't think they get all $200.
Yeah, I don't know what that my boss deals with all that. And then, utility bills.
I'll ask them over there.
But no, and we generally, like, if even if they're in the process of their abatement, if they call us and say, hey, can I get a couple extra days, we'll work with them.
Okay.
It's, we try the best to not get those fees to come on.
Yeah.
But if no one reaches out to us, then we just got to go through with it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so I'll get that. Just the last violation that it was, and any photographs of it. And I'll give you my email address if that's all right.
Okay.
Let's see, my handwriting's bad.
Are you recording me?
I sure am.
I wish you would have told me, because you're technically not supposed to record me unless you give me a heads up on this.
Oh, really?
Yes, sir.
Why is that?
State law.
State law?
Mm-hmm. You are not allowed to record unless you give them heads up.
Can you call the police department then? I want them to arrest me or whatever they've got to do.
He was recording me this whole time and didn't give me a heads up. So can you reach over and see if they can send an officer over? Not saying that they're going to arrest them, but explain it.
I hope they do. I'm so hungry. I need a shower. Take me to jail. So yeah, just going back to that though, that's all. Just
please stop recording.
I cannot. When I'm in City Hall, I cannot.
I'm not going to answer no more questions until they get here.
Okay. Which one of these guys are you? Are you Robert or Matt?
I'm Matt.
All right, cool. I'll just take that. I'll do it over. If this makes you uncomfortable.
I just wish you would have gave me a heads up.
Why?
Legally, you're supposed to give a heads up when you're recording anybody.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not. I'll donate to the one of the best charities in this area if I'm wrong. I'll donate $1,000 to the best charity in this area if I'm wrong. It's a court case called Smith v. Cumming. It's a 11th Court of Appeals case. You got McDonough versus Fernandez-Rundle.
I don't know what any of those are, sir.
I do.
Now I'm just going to be quiet.
Okay.
Till we get this, sir, over here and explain what's going on.
Yeah, when you're, just to tell you, when you're in public business, when you're a public official, when you take money from taxpayers to fund the government here, you're subject to scrutiny. It's the First Amendment base. That's the first premise of it. But then you got those subsequent court cases, Smith v. Cumming and McDonough versus Fernandez-Rundle. That's all. I just was trying to get that. I'm trying to help this woman out. We got her mower, but she shouldn't have any troubles anymore.
Well, like I said, and you got it on tape.
Yep.
If she would have said, hey, my mower's broke,
Yeah.
and reached out to us, we would have worked with them.
That is good information. That doesn't put you guys in a bad light. You know what I mean?
Well, apparently it does, because you got to record it.
I have to record it. The reason why I record it is because law enforcement and city officials do make up stories. Not you, but that's what happened. Port Orange put criminal charges against me, and they let the woman lie because her son was a police officer, and they put me through the court system, and it was recorded too. It was fully recorded. But that's some really good information. That helps out, but we're trying to be in between you and them so we can catch these yards before they do it. And it works out good. We do some really cool, satisfying videos. And
I got nothing. We always try to be transparent. We don't go out just to go out. We
No,
go
I
out
know.
to do what we got to do.
When Rainey was working here, he was saying they would make him go out there with a damn tape measure and measure the grass. And
Oh, I don't remember that.
I don't know
That was
if he,
before my time.
yeah, he's like, they make us, if it was over like 10 inches or 8 inches or whatever it is. Well, you cut the grass today, and Friday it's there.
All right, so here's the issue.
Okay.
This gentleman comes up and starts giving me questions, which I don't mind answering. He doesn't tell me he's recording. Is that legal or not legal?
It's 100% legal.
Really?
Absolutely.
Because somebody told me it wasn't. That's why I wanted to double check.
City employee, public property. He has the right to record.
Okay, I wasn't sure. Nobody,
Yeah, we were just getting information about one of the addresses over here. We went and cut some grass, did that, and cleaned up their yard for them so that they don't have code enforcement on them. It's called Code Enforcement Combat, because that's what the channel is like that. So, and we weren't having any troubles. He was just saying that. I said no, and I'll donate. Like I said, if I'm wrong, I'll donate $1,000 to any charity. Officer LaBombard and Lieutenant Craig. There's a captain. Was it One Stripe as captain? Lieutenant Craig knows, and LaBombard does.
All right, we'll get back to you.
All right, I appreciate it. Yep, that's it. Thank you. If you'd like to see what we're doing, I'll put a little snippet here, but check out the link in the description. Please subscribe to that channel so we can help out more people. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribing. I'll see you again soon.
Make the art look good.
That's it. Hey man, you want to do something fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Attention.
That's why.
And then, yeah.
All right, that
Voila.
works. She's back up in business.